Hi, I'm John Hanel. I'm the Corporate Director of Safety and Training for Tree Care Partners, and today we're at Tree Tech in Foxborough, Massachusetts, one of our companies that we own. Today we're going to review a couple trauma kits. In our standards, ANSI standards, we need a stocked first aid kit on staff, on hand at all times. The first one I'm going to review is Stop the Bleed. It's a public access bleeding control kit by North American Rescue. The package right now, it's almost vacuum sealed. It's made of a heavy plastic, which is good. You can see what is in here. Looking through it, we can also see if there's a hole. It's a one-time use. Obviously, once you rip this open, you're not going to be able to reseal it. You can put it in a backpack. You can put it in a truck. Might fit in the glove box. The only thing I'd be concerned with is maybe getting some holes in it over time. Now, this is going to be more for, if something really bad happens. If someone has a chainsaw injury or potentially falls and breaks a leg, compound fracture, anything like that, extensive bleeding, this is going to be really good. This is not for if I need a Band-Aid. This is not something that we would want to open up. Take a look, emergency trauma dressing. Put your gloves on, protect yourself first. So that's why there's two pairs. If you have someone else there to help you, have them glove up also. We're gonna put this over the wound, then almost like an ace bandage, we're gonna wrap it tight, okay? That's a good product. We're gonna look at another first aid kit here, Trauma One first aid kit, ANSI and OSHA compliant, Class A. It's made by North American Rescue. A very good, sturdy case, it's got a rubber seal around it. Keep dirt and water out, it's probably water resistant. There is a lot going on with this first aid kit. So triple antibiotic ointment, antiseptic white towels, hand sanitizers. Right on the top front cover, got the trauma shears. Trauma shears are great. You're not gonna open a knife up when you go to try to cut a pair of jeans or a saddle off or something. The chance of you cutting someone is very high. Gloves are very accessible right here. There's Band-Aids, which are right here, which is great. Got a face shield. Right here we got some gauze. This is from burns. This wasn't sealed tight, which should have been. That opened up pretty easy. We've got our marker pen for if we have to date anything. If we're gonna put on a tourniquet, we need to time and date that. Also, we can also use it when we're working on our inspection card. Chest seals. Sucking chest wound would be blunt force trauma, gunshot wound, anything like that where it affects the lungs when people are breathing. Stop the bleed. We get splinting and eye injury. And rip this open. Has Velcro on the bottom of it, which is good because that way there, if someone opens this and they were running and opened by accident, they wouldn't accidentally spill everything all over the place. So we got a sealed tourniquet, quality product. We have compressed gauze, 2 packages of it. This is good. And we got a emergency trauma dressing, 4-inch flat. The eye portion of it, we've got a couple eye patches to cover up. We got a little bottle to flush the eye out with, and we got a roll of gauze, a larger piece of gauze to cover the eye, and then with tape, you can tape that around the head. Pull this out, Velcro on the bottom, which again is good. If we only need this, we can take it out of the box, put it next to the victim. We can have someone else hold it while we're doing it, or it'll stay in there, and then if we're running down the road or anything like that, or we happen to knock it over, all the content's not gonna fall out. Everything in here is Velcroed in. Take this one out. Right off the bat, we get an instant cold pack. We have a splint kit, triangle bandage. Yeah, this is good. This is the go-to. Like a handsaw cut, this is what I use.